So, if you've been following me out here, you may be asking yourself the same thing I've asked myself. If my Aunt Marian is, out to get me or whatnot, or my enemy, or blah, 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 why did she let me come and stay here with my mom? Well, completely setting aside the fact that it shouldn't have been up to her anyway. We'll just talk about that. Could be a number of reasons. Could be simply, she genuinely felt bad that I was in the shelter and had my bulging disc in terms of vengeance, and I wound up in the emergency, and she knows what that's like. Could be she wanted to get on my mom's good side. Could be, as my brilliant musician ex said, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It could be that situation, because she can see that I'm here in Massachusetts. She can see I'm not going away anytime soon. And she could see that all her desperate attempts, her attempts to turn my mother against me have not worked. Who knows why she let me come here? The fact of the matter is, let's just suppose, for argument's sake, and it could be, because her sister is, likely gonna die from this aggressive form of pancreatic cancer that, her sister, my aunt, my mom's beloved sister, has been suffering from for over a year. I don't know why she let me come here. She did, though. Only she'll ever know for sure why she let me come here. But let's play devil's advocate. Let's just suppose she has changed. Like, my mom was like, oh, she's changed. And I was thinking, oh, maybe she's changed a little bit because her sister having cancer or not. I never, she didn't, but she showed her true colors 2 Sundays ago. But let's just suppose she's totally on the up and up, and right at this moment has no intention in the world of screwing me over. Stealing my inheritance right up from under me. Just because remember, she's married too, okay? She's been married to the same guy for a long time. Just because maybe at this moment she has no intention of screwing me over, doesn't mean that couldn't change 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. You know what I mean? The bottom line is, my mother should not have to be sitting on my bed crying, I'm afraid of her, Lord, I don't want her manipulating me, but I'm afraid of her, about her half-sister who has this durable power of attorney over her that the courts did not grant her, okay? She granted herself. She used my mom's ignorance to basically usurp my mother's entire estate, finances, life, whatnot, okay? My mom has every right in the fucking world to put this house in a living trust for me if she wants to, and she does want to. Do you understand that when I've asked about this on Yahoo Answers, people are just like, well, your mom can go to the court and just revoke it. And my lawyer friend, in person, whatever, he's not my friend anymore, but he was an old lover that I bumped into. Doesn't really matter. When I was in the shelter, but he wasn't in the shelter. I just happened to bump into him because I thought my life is weird. He showed his true colors too, and I dumped his. Sorry, I just never contacted him again. Anyway, your mom could just walk into that courthouse and revoke it. That's the whole thing with my Aunt Marian, okay? This is not literal control she has over my mom. It's psychological, okay? My mom is afraid to rock the boat. My mom doesn't want the family matter. My mom doesn't want to upset the family, particularly since the other aunt is suffering from an aggressive form of pancreatic cancer. It's psychological control. It's using my mom's ignorance and my mom's trust and my mom's desire to believe, the good in people to keep my mom in line. I have every right in the universe to find out what Marian is up to. The second she thought that I might be influencing my mother in the slightest way to stand up to her, to stand up to my... The second Marion thought that I might be influencing my mother in the slightest way to stand up to Marion, which I was doing, by the way. It was a test. Marion failed. My mom failed too, but you can't fault her for that. She's afraid, as she said, you know. Marion's claws came out. She showed her true colors instantly, without even thinking about it. She's a conniving bitch. She just wants power of your money. I'm gonna have her thrown out of there. Okay? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. This is not my Aunt Marion's house. Just because she's the reason my mom has it. It's her prowess and her intelligence and her street smarts and whatnot, you know. It doesn't make it hers. She should have been helping my mom out of the goodness of her heart, out of sisterly love, and the desire to see my mom have a better place in life and not just be living in an apartment, okay? It doesn't make it hers, except maybe in her warped mind or anybody, you know. My mom has every right in the universe to put this house into a living trust for me. Even her crazy friend told her. I don't like the crazy friend, but the crazy friend told her apparently a while back, years ago, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. You should put this house into a living trust for Laura, you know, for your daughter. And my mom's afraid. It's not that she doesn't want to. You understand? Like she said 2 Sundays ago, God help you if you cross Mary, you know, God help you, you know? So whatever. My aunt could, I don't believe it for a second, of course, based on the evidence, but I'm playing devil's advocate here. My aunt could totally have plans to be on the up and up and not fuck me over if something happens to my mom and whatnot. The evidence points to the contrary, but I'm just playing devil's advocate. It doesn't matter what she feels now. She has too much fucking power, okay? She has family, she has husband, she has kids. I mean, even if she was on the up and up now, and I don't believe it for a second, just simply based on how she reacted 2 Sundays ago, okay? Or overreacted, may I should say. It could change, like I said, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years from now, it could totally change. My mother has a right to protect me. My mother shouldn't have to choose between me and her sisters. It's mind-blowing to me. Like my friend in the shelter, she had a lawyer friend out on the internet because she has to do law stuff. And what the lawyer friend said, and this was an actual lawyer, it sounds like the daughters, she told her everything, what I had written out in your hands was I shared all this crap and it was all printed out. And she's like, sounds like the daughter's outgunned, you know? My mom was never explained anything in regards to either this durable power of attorney that Marion took out on my mother in 2000 on the pretense, which was true, that she needed to not have to have my mom present all the time, which was she needed to act on my mom's behalf while she was helping my mom fight something that wound up getting her. It doesn't really matter. The fact of the matter is, Marion has waved that thing around into the outside world who doesn't know the situation, doesn't know my mom's afraid of it, doesn't know my mom doesn't want to upset the family, doesn't know my mom deep down in the back of her head, and my mom's other crazy friend will back this up, fears Marion putting her back in the mental hospital. Fear doesn't even have to be rational. My mom will sit there, I'm not afraid of going to the mental hospital, I'm on my medication, but her crazy friend says, and she knows more than I do because I was in LA being busy being abused, and she said, your mom's afraid of Marion, she's afraid of going back in the hospital, you don't know what it's like, Larry, you've never experienced it, you know. This is a no-brainer. My mom shouldn't have to make a will behind Marion's back. My mom shouldn't have to fear saying, I want to put this house into a living trust for Laura. But I know what's going to happen the second my mom opens her mouth. I know it. I saw it happen 2 Sundays ago. Okay? I said, Mom, don't even bother. I'm getting a lawyer. I'm not even going to have you deal with Marion, the way she behaves, the way she overreacts. the way she twists things around. She'll twist your mind around. I'm getting a lawyer, and all I want you to do is not perjure yourself. I just want you to tell him the truth. Okay? Tell the judge the truth. Tell my lawyer, any lawyer I get the truth. Tell whoever you wind up talking to, social worker, whatever they have you talk to. Tell the fucking truth. Okay? That's all I'm asking. You know Marion's gonna... steam's gonna come out of her ears when she finds out I've gone a lawyer or whatever. She's gonna say everything under the sun. But I have a question for you guys. Wouldn't I love it just once, when Marion's busy bad-mouthing me and saying what a horrible scumbag I am and blah, blah, whatever, if someone ever said to her, oh, your two sons both have criminal records, one spent a year in jail, but no one ever says anything to Marion, do they? No. Back over 12, 15, whatever it was, Marion wrote me this nasty letter, and even the aunt who didn't have kids for that man, of course, but she read it, and then she says all this stuff about you, but what about her two boys? They've both been arrested, in jail and whatnot. I know, it's ridiculous. She has no business throwing stones at anybody. She was admitted cokehead when she was married to the scumbag who those two boys' father, but no one knows anything about this, see, because she's remarried and she's a pillar of the community, and she can weave her web of lies and half-truths, and, and I was in business, and no one knows the real truth. Get it? And my mom's not going to say anything. My mom didn't even dare say anything to the aunt who has cancer, but, just want to upset her about what Marion pulled 2 Sundays ago. This is all about secrecy. But my friends, if I call them, I'm sorry, not my friends, my mom's friends, if I call them as witnesses, they know more than I know. And my mom's friend, who I stayed with for a while when I first got, she said it, she's like, your mom's afraid of Marion. She's like, and she was telling me, you better not try to fight Marion. She's like, she's powerful, or she's gonna just say, oh, I'm just out to protect my mentally ill sister, and whatever. It's all gonna be out in the open. I might not win, might not even solve anything, but at least I'll have closure. And I'll probably just leave. I'll never be out of my mom's life, but I'm not going to live here on Marion's terms. Especially if she wins this. If she wins this, there's no fucking justice. We already know there's no justice in this one. We already know that. She shouldn't win. If anyone looked at the evidence, everything, including the fact that my mom's afraid of her, afraid to say, I want to put this house into a living trust for Laura. Because then my mom is indicating, well, I don't trust you, Marion, that you'll do the right thing if something happens to me. Well, you have no reason to, Mom. You gotta choose. You really have to choose, because I have no reason to trust this woman who you have given complete power over, not just with the power of attorney, but with the healthier proxy as well. It's just ridiculous. Marion can sit there and badmouth me and this, that, whatever. Why doesn't I would love for my mom to say, well, what about your two? My mom won't, of course, she's afraid of her, but what about your 2 sons? They both have criminal records that are never going to disappear. One spent a year in jail, for drugs. You were admitted cokehead. See, this is all secret stuff that I know. Whatever. Find out exactly what steps to take. I don't even want to be here when Marion finds out and calls up and, she'll say, that touch my mom, and then my mom will come, why'd you have to do this, Laura? Why, Marion? I can't take, I'll go get a fucking hotel, I'll go get a room for a week, pay $500. Whatever. Get a room for a week. I'll keep in contact with my mom and I'll find out what Marion's saying, or at least I won't be dealing with it firsthand. That will cause me to lose my mind. Marion's yelling at me, why can't you just stop and, Jennifer has cancer. Why'd you do this? You're mad at me. Everyone's mad at me. Blah, blah, blah. My mom wants to have her cake and eat it too. But when I talked about it 2 Sundays ago, I'm just going to leave, Mom. It's ridiculous how Mary reacted, threatening to throw me out of here because I want to help you with something she should have took care of 6 months ago, you know. And, but that's what my Mary, no, Laura, you can't leave. I won't let you. She's like a child, you know. She wants everyone to love her, doesn't want to upset the family. You can't have it both ways, Mom. You have given your half-sister, who up to a few months ago was my arch enemy, complete control over everything, and I have to rely on your fucking trust of her when I don't trust her as far as I can throw her, and I have no reason to. Neither do you, for that matter. No, this isn't going to affect you at all. If you love me, it affects me. It's not affecting you. As long as she's nice to you and everyone's nice to you, you're fine. Well, whatever. You know? Whatever. I'm gonna do this. I lose, I lose. That'll be that. That'll be that. I'll be out of my mom's life, but I'm not gonna stick around, whatever, you know? I'm not living here. Not if I can't have something. Not if I'm given nothing by a fucking judge, you know? Nothing. Not even crumbs. I'll just leave. You know? The other sister most likely is gonna die, so you'd be very happily ever after with this stupid sister who, more than one occasion in the past, told me you couldn't stand. It's just she's being nice to you now, and unfortunately you forget everything. Resentment as you're getting older and older. I mean, it's just all wrong across the board. I'm gonna fight. Fight. Like I said, if nothing else, I'll be out in the open. I'll be out in the fucking open where it belongs, not in all secrets. Not my mom calling me up when I'm in LA and saying what Marion has recently done to her and said to her and whatnot, and then I can't remember nothing, anything now.